Yo, yo. Is anyone here? Comment if you're here. There's a cat in the background. There's a cat in the background going crazy. I've got the chat up on the screen, boys, so when you comment, it should come up here. Just comment. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Yeah, it is there. Wait for a few more boys to get in here, hopefully. Bit of a later one. Bronzy in the chat, baby, let's get it. How are you, Con? How you feeling? Play some music while we're waiting. Greetings, Muggles. Got the two twins in here. I actually forgot we're supposed to go live tonight, eh? To be fair, I was down at the field doing my training and realised that I had to go live. I'll try to make this stream a bit more of a an interactive one. We can get we'll go through the rankings. We'll do a little poll if we need to as well. Get the boys to chuck in who they think should be at 10, 9, all the good stuff. And then yeah, we can see what we do from there. Yes, Nala. So if any more boys get in here, just comment when you're in here, boys. Apologies for the late one. Yeah, should be a good week. I checked the ESPN app, obviously, because I was just like seeing what days matchups were. I didn't realise, I forgot it was Thanksgiving, so I didn't realise they had like games on Friday, Saturday, and Monday, and Tuesday. So, just missing out Sunday. Big few days of footy. Excited. Well, I don't know if anyone else is going to join right now. No, good. We'll just get cracking. We'll get started, eh? What's up, boys? Welcome back. Episode 13. Heading into week 13 of our fantasy football season. So it's starting to get to the crunch moments. I've got my co-host here with me, Nala, my cat, and sick Sophie. Jackson is, I think, going to the Coromandel tonight for Thanksgiving with Lloyd's family. So I'm a solo guy tonight. So let's get it. Now let's kick it off with the recap of last week. So there's a couple important games last week. We had one between Morgan and Liam, which was to determine who was going to make playoffs. Now, it's not set in stone, but damn, it feels awkward just talking to myself, not going to lie. It feels super awkward not having someone else respond to me. But let's just put up the schedule for last week, and we'll run through some of the games from week 12. So, firstly, we had Tommy versus Bryn. Now, the underdog came through once again. We had Tommy defeating Bryn 142 to 138. Massive dub for Tommy. And some may say he just playoff hopes alive. Nah, he's cooked. He's done. But last week, Tommy was the consensus 10. So we might have to take that consideration for Bryn in these rankings. Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews, just getting it done. Getting it done on that Monday night game. Tuesday for us, but getting it done. We love to see it. Yes, we've got Jackson in the chat. So Jackson, you can obviously comment in as well. But yeah. Jalen Waddle, the resurgence. How about that, gentlemen? 28.4 points. What do you think, Sophie? No. 28.4 points for Jalen Waddle. 8 receptions, 144 touchdowns, 144 yards and a touchdown. My bad. Let me just get something quickly, boys. Let me just get something. Be quiet. Alright. So I'm trying to get something. Nah, I forget for the next stream. But anyways. Yeah. Tommy's team defeating Bryn. Got me feeling nicey. For Bryn, Saquon Barkley, 46.2 points. Nico Collins, 20 points. JSN, 19.7 points. Big week for those two. And Tommy pulling off the upset. Next matchup, we had Liam versus Morgan. Now, this was called the matchup of the week. And did it disappoint? Morgan, absolutely choking. 110 points for Morgan. 9 points from Tyrone Tracy. 4.7 points from Jay Jitters. 3.9 points from Njoku. 14 points for Big Dog Henry. Morgan, Morgan, Morgan. Morgan, Morgan, Morgan. You know what I was calling? Liam. 135 points. Tua. 28 of them points. Cooper Kupp. Welcome to the squad, baby. 20 points. DJ Moore. 27 points. Got me feeling nicey. God damn. Way to go, Liam. Keeping them playoff hopes alive. Love to see it. And also just a little congrats to Liam as well. He's been making moves. He wants to make the playoffs. He's been making moves. And he's doing it. Next matchup. Connor versus Jai. Jai. What's going on, man? Another sub 100 point game, buddy. 80 points for Jai. Now, Connor didn't do any better. 110. Hey, but he got it done. A dub's a dub. But it's just a bit worrying for Connor coming into playoffs. He needs to get those wheels turning again. CMC, what's going on? 7.8 points. Hayden Allen, big game. Monroe questionable this week. Will he play? We'll see. And Brian Robinson. Don't know what's going on there either. He's got the troops back this week. Devonta Adams, Drake London. You'll have to see it for him. But he needs to get that score up again. I'm sure he'll do it this week against me. Very likely. And next up, wasn't this a barn burner? 121 points for Tamati to 128 for Jackson. Yeah, Quentin Johnson to do much miracles for Jackson there, but didn't really matter for him. He got it done anyways. Jared Goff having a bit of a stinker. And yeah, negative 1 point for Tamati from Chicago's defense. Didn't really help either. So yeah, close game, but yeah, for Jackson, massive game from Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin was looking like a dud for most of the game, but then came out with a, I think it was, a 70-yard touchdown. Got me feeling nicey. And Jaden Daniels, just doing Jaden Daniels things. Bit of a disappointing game from Joe Mixon. Bit of a disappointing game from Malik Neighbors. Disappointing game from Brock Bowers, but hey, is what it is. Got the dub. We keep on rolling, baby. And then the final matchup, me versus Finn. I came out and took the dub 145 to 120. Big week from Bucky Irving. Got me feeling nicey. And Josh Jacobs, 3 touchdown game. And Cortland Sutton, another big game for him, 30 points. Yeah, just a good week across the board for the boys. On my bench, Jordan Addison and Jacoby Myers going absolutely brazy as well. 50 points between the two of them. So, yeah, that's our week wrap-up. I don't think there was many surprises in the matchups, apart from the Tommy and Bryn one. So, good work, Tommy, getting it done. Love to see it. Now, let's move in to the rankings. And boys, you guys are going to be the consensus rankings, if we will. I'm going to chuck up some polls and we're going to get the votes running through. So, for our 10, who do we have? I'll chuck them up now. So, the options will be... Oops. I think I have all the guys that are possibly able to be 10 this week. Yep. Alright. Poll has started. Vote through, boys. At my 10... I'll let the boys speak first. Now, the reason Bryn's in there is because he lost to the consensus 10 last week. Um, so that's up for the community to speak. All right. So for me, at 10, I have Jai. I have Jai because he's the lowest points for, and is just performing so poorly. Didn't get a win this week. Sub 100. Mate, his team's absolutely cooked. He doesn't even care about fantasy anymore, boys. Like, he's doing the double punishment this year. He's going to be doing that calendar, and he's going to be doing a comedy show. So, for me, I have Jai at 10. In the poll, we have 4 votes. And at the consensus rank 10 in our league is Jai. So, Jai, you are number 10. Congratulations, buddy. Now, for the community poll for rank 9, the options are as follows. Might actually be easier if you guys just chuck in who you think. Might be faster, honestly. I'm not going to chuck up a poll. For rank 9, who do you guys have? Chuck it in. Let's go. Quick fire. Type a name. I'll give you guys a couple seconds here. Oh, we have, yeah. Okay. At my 9, I have Finn. And that seems like the consensus here as well. Nice. Yeah, just Finn. Man. Makes that trade with Liam. Still gets cooked. He only has Bijan now. I guess he has Zay Flowers as well, but absolutely cooked. He made that trade with Liam last week and to try and win for this week, and it didn't help him. He's done 4-8. He has what? Does he even have it? Let me just check real quick. I want to check his playoff percentage, if I can check it. He has a 5% chance to make it. So for me, I think that Finn's absolutely cooked this year. He's not taking fantasy seriously. He's not making moves that benefit his roster. Yeah, he's absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. At 8, boys, chuck up whoever at 8. At 8 for me, I have Tommy. A big week from Tommy. I'm impressed with the W. I just feel like you should have maybe made some moves a little bit earlier on in the year. Damn, we got some Morgans in the chat. We got some Morgans in the chat. To be fair, Morgans made a couple bad moves this week. But just purely based off record, I have to have Tommy there. I'm really impressed with your dub. Yeah, I know, Tommy. I'm really impressed with your dub this week. I was really batting for your team earlier on in the season. I was saying how if your team starts getting rolling, you get the injuries back, you'll be fine. And honestly, you've put it together the last maybe a couple of weeks. But honestly, is it too little, too late? You know what I mean? Like, there's still a shot. You have a 4% chance of making it. That's more than 1. That's more than 0. But yeah, Tommy, I wish you made some moves on that roster, man. Yeah, like, I wish you had some moves in that roster. Maybe trading away Debo, AJ Brown, those guys that have been underperforming this year. Getting yourself a couple consistent players. I know you've been offered a couple trades, but man, Tommy. Yeah, so for me, I have Tommy at 8. And Tommy, you're banned from trading to Bruin. No, I'm kidding. You wouldn't do that because you're not looking at it, I hope. Like Morgan. So boys, who do we have for you guys? Consensus, like serious. At 8, who do we have? At the moment, I'm seeing 2 for Morgan, 1 for Liam. Who do you guys have at 8? Morgan, Tommy, Morgan. So 2 for Morgan, 1 for Tommy, 3 for Morgan, 1 for Tommy. Anyone else in here? Is it past Morgan's bedtime? Is he already asleep now? So he can't vote. Might get some. A Loki might just get quickly. Yeah, okay. I like the logic there. Let's get some music playing in the background just so it's not. Morgan's team is better than mine. He just pisses like a puppy. Yeah, I thought I'd just add some music to the background so it's not just fucking me talking. Anyways, my 7, I have Morgan. Absolutely diabolical, the trades he's been making the last few weeks. Absolutely disgusting. And to who? His daddy. They need to be investigated for collusion. I swear they've said they're going to split the pot 50-50 if they win. They're the real villains of this league, boys. They're the real villains of this league, man. We ain't hoping for Brent to win. We don't want Morgan to win. I'm cheering for anyone other than those 2. Honestly, I'm cheering for anyone but those 2. If I get knocked out of the playoffs, I'm going for anyone. I'm rooting for anyone that goes up against those guys, bro. We've got to unite, boys. We've got to unite. We have to unite against the common enemy. Get it done. I'm going to need Liam to defeat him this week. That's why, Liam, I traded you the DNA. Anyways. Yeah, I have Morgan. Because his team absolutely stinks now. I do see the reason for trading Justin Jefferson. I do understand. But he could have got some better pieces, and Brent Papa wouldn't let him. So, that's alright. I didn't mind the trade he did for Derrick Henry, you know? I didn't mind that trade. I did not mind that trade at all for Derrick Henry. I am liking the look of the wide receiver core at the moment. It's just whether or not JSN can keep that up. He obviously has Puka, CeeDee Lamb. Hey, he was drafted as a top wide receiver for a reason. I like the move. That's why I like that trade they did. Yeah. Morgan, it's just because you're coming off some losses, mate. But yeah, the squad isn't looking bad. It's not looking bad, but this is just the fact you turned Brent's team into a super team. And yeah, CeeDee Lamb has just been kind of a little bit average the last couple of weeks, but hey, hopefully the Cowboys can turn it around. But yeah. Did you guys put your 7? 7 in the chat? If you guys put Morgs at... Wait. Yeah, 7. We got it 7 because I just did my 7. You guys put Morgan at 8. Consensus 8. So are you guys keeping Morgan at 8 then? If we have Tommy at 7 for you fellas, do you guys have Morgan at 8, or you guys? You still keep Morgan at 8? I've got Morgan at 7. Seeing Tommy, so Tommy at 7. So Tommy above Morgan? Comment yes in the chat if it's Tommy above Morgan. Yeah. Okay, that's you guys ranking. Jai, Finn, Morgan, Tommy? Nice. Mine's Jai, Finn, Tommy, then Morgan. Cool. At 6... I'm looking at the points for, boys, and Tamati's actually quite low on the points for. 1,490 points for Tamati. That's kind of wild for Tamati. All right, I want your guys' opinion on this. Who do you guys have at 6? Thanks, Brent. It's because Jackson's not here. Tamati's had fraudulent matchups all year. Yeah, he's got like the lowest. No, he does have the lowest points against. And he has he's one of the low, I think maybe he's like middle of the pack, maybe just below middle of the pack for points for. Liam at 6. Okay, so you got Liam at 6. Liam's who I have at 6 as well, just based off record. I have Liam at 6 as well. Okay, so for me, Liam at 6. He's coming up against Bryn this week. I like he's made some moves. He traded with me, and I just feel like he traded for the right players for this week. He needed a couple players to get it done. Cortland Sutton's a bit underrated. I know in a lot of people's rankings they have him as like a top 10 wide receiver this week. So yeah, he's rolling with, a bit of a different looking squad, but I think it's a squad that can get it done. It's a squad that had done it earlier on this year. It's a squad that got it done earlier this year against Bryn. Cortland Sutton's got a nice matchup this week against Cleveland. And yeah, Josh Jacobs, he's having a great year this year. Yeah, I like the squad. Obviously, Bryn's projected like 150, but hey, Liam, if you want players to get it done, these are the players. And honestly, man, like, when Bryn comes against these players, man, choking hazard. You got it done. You got to get it done, bro. If you want to make these playoffs, this is the week. So yeah, man, I don't mind the squad. I like the moves you've made, and yeah, your squad isn't looking too shabby. There's a couple players on your bench who are kind of like a little bit up in the air, but yeah, I think you're right for where I've got your rank. So good luck, my friend, and hopefully make the playoffs. At 5, boys, who do we have? Who do we have at 5, boys? The remaining players are Tamati, Bryn, Connor, me, and Jackson. Who do we have? Let's get it going. Choose one, Bryn. Connor or Tams? Tamati, we got a Tamati. Now come on, we need to be confirmed here, boys. This is consensus. You guys got to come through. We have one Tamati. Tommy's absolutely outlandish for putting my name there. That's crazy. We got Toms, we got Connor. For me, at 5, I'm putting Tamati. He's had some absolutely easy matchups this year. He's got to walk in the playoffs. He's 7-5. But it's the points 4 for me, man. That's disgustingly low for a second seed in the West. A second seed in the West for Tamati with 1,490 points for and 1,424 points against. That's absolutely feral. 7-5 record. Looking at his team, I like the running backs. Love the work he's done there. Derrick Henry, Devon Achane, Kyron Williams. But it's the wide receivers for me, man. Mike Evans I like. D-Hop. J-Mo. I don't know, man. For me, for Tamati, hey. I'm not sure if that's a championship roster. Josh Allen, obviously, man, stud. Trey McBride, stud. But is that a championship roster heading into the finals? When you got to come up against teams like Bryn? I don't know, man. We'll see. But that's why I've got Tamati at 5. How about you, boys? We locking it on? I see Connor said Tamati. Liam said Tamati. Bryn said Connor. If we're going with just them, it says it has to be Tamati unless anyone else is gonna come and say something. Alright, we'll go with Toms. At 4. I'm guessing you guys are gonna say Con. Con. I've got Con at my 4. Mate, I got you as my matchup this week. I've pegged CMC the last. Oh, pause. Don't clip me, chat. Don't clip me. We said that would have. I had my hot take as CMC over, I think, 25 points the last couple weeks. I think 2 or 3 since his return. I'm really been hoping for a big week for CMC for Connor's sake since he's held out for so long. 7-5 with CMC gone for most of the year, man. That's kudos to you, man. You've done a job with the squad. Your wide receivers looking absolutely dangerous. Running back room, if CMC's there, dangerous. Your team is looking nice, man. I love the team. Voice crack. I love the team. It's just scoring. Camera. It's just the team scoring. You got to bump those numbers up a bit. But hey, I think it's a good squad for the playoffs. You're probably making playoffs. Yeah, man. It's a nice squad. I'm really liking it. Baker, absolutely love the guy. Absolutely love him. Yeah. Just Brian Robinson this week and Amon are a bit questionable, but hey, we'll see what happens. You're playing me. And yeah, I've already made playoffs, so obviously it's just more for seeding for me now. So I'm just hoping, honestly, for your sake, I just hope that CMC comes back and has a big game against Buffalo. Yeah, man. You're at 4 for me. And I think at the moment, Bryn chuck my name, and then you guys put Con. So we'll just put Con at 4 there. At 3, this week for me, I think I'm going to have to... I know that Bryn lost. He's 9-3. His team looks absolutely disgusting, honestly. I think for me at 3, honestly, At 3 for me. I think I'm going to have to put Bryn. Nah, I don't know. I'm still waiting. I honestly don't know, man. The top 3 is like quite kind of close to me. Bryn's so biased, eh? He can't drop the ego for a week. God damn. So we got Connor saying Jackson. I haven't chosen my 3 yet. I can't decide right now. Here's what we'll do, boys. We'll put it up here, okay? So far, Jackson is on a 1-game win streak. I'm on a 5-game win streak, and Bryn's on a 1-game losing streak. Scoreboard. Let me have a look. Last week I put up 145. Jackson put up 128, and Bryn put up 138. Week 11, I put up 161 against Jackson. He put up 133. Bryn put up 176. Week 10, I put up 153 against Bryn. He put up 135. And Jackson put up 122. Week 9, I put up 146. Bryn put up 198. And Jackson put up 155. Week 8, I got 123. Bryn got 174. Jackson got 137. Honestly, I think for me, I know who my number 1 is. It's locked in my head now. But I'm not sure, man. It's really close. No, like basically by the way my rankings work, I should be at 1, but I'm not at 1 this week. I'm not putting myself up there at 1. I said last week it was just for a week. So who do you guys have at 3? Come on now. Honestly, I'm deciding between me and Jackson for 3. I feel like, yeah, Bryn did lose against Tommy, but it's just the squad, man. He's projected 150 something this week. It's all really close. We're only a couple games behind. Jackson, you can chuck your say. You can put your say. You can have your say. If you want to vote Bryn for 3, put Bryn for 3. This is consensus rankings. You should have jumped on the live if you wanted to chirp up. We're not doing 10, 9, 8, 7. You can tell me, who do you have at 3? And how can Tommy be at 10? Oh, Tommy, like 10 last week. I get you. Yeah, I understand. Jackson. Come on, guys. So we have Connor Jackson at 3. Come on. This is the community rankings. Since Jackson ain't here. So Jackson, you can put your name, who you want to put there. I'll make it easy. There you go. There's a poll. Just vote. To be fair, Tommy defeated me as well. So Tommy's actually the consensus number 1. Alright, so we have how many votes in? 3 votes. We have 1 for Bryn, 2 for Jackson. Yeah, Tommy defeated, to be fair, Tommy did beat me earlier on in the season. He's beat Jackson and he's beaten Bryn. But I have my redemption shot week 14, so I'm coming, Tommy, I'm coming. Pause. Come on, twins. Chuck your vote in. Come on now. Or Jackson. Or Bryn. Whoever it is. Get those votes going. I put Tommy on the Blackstone. Well, I just called a vote. That's cold. Alright, so I think there's only 4 people in here. That means that I'm not voting, obviously, but for the community, they have Jackson at 3. At my 3, I'll put, I was deciding between me and Jackson. I'm going to put Jackson at 3 as well. His team absolutely is disgusting as well. Great job on the squad, Jax. You know, I love your squad. Just a bit of a disappointing week last week. I think that playoff time, we're probably going to get the bye unless I get a win this week and you get an L. But, yeah, man, like, team's looking nice. I don't think there's much more you can do for your squad. Yeah, good record. It's really close at the top here, but I just think for myself, I've been on a bit of a tear the last, 5 weeks. And yeah, so at 3, I have Jackson. Now, between me and Bryn community, chuck your votes in, or just write the names. Write the names. For me, number 2, I'm going to put myself. I know I put myself at 1 last week, and I came off another massive, win again. I just think I can't deny Bryn's team, like the move he's made. Like, honestly, like, I can't really do much more. I've tried to build myself a little squad. I'm happy with how my squad's looking. And I think the trade I made with Liam this week definitely made my team, set. Like, I have 2 good wide receivers now. I don't have 3 like Bryn, but I have 2, and I think I have 2 decent running backs, a good tight end, good quarterback, and I have some upside players as well. So, yeah, I'm liking the way my squad's looking, and I know that if I have any injuries, they'll be able to come back and replace those players in my starting lineup. But yeah, I think Bryn for me. I think for me, I'm going to put Bryn at 1, just purely based off the team that he's built. His record's nice, and the fact that, I don't know how he's done it all year, but he must have Morgan's cock and balls on a chain, or a bear trap of some sorts. Able to get like basically his entire squad from him is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, congratulations on the finesse you've managed to make all these years, this year, sorry. But man, honestly, I don't think you're gonna win the chip this year, babes. Honestly, I've got your number. Jack's got your number. I reckon you get the first round bye and then you're bouncing out. You're just lucky that me and Jax are on the other side of the playoffs. I have a chip. So I think that my word should be kept. You know what I mean? Like, have some validity to it. Yeah, I like the squad, Bryn. What a job you've done. Bench-wise, I do like Juwan Jennings. I like the upside you have there with Johnson and even Charbonnet. Like, that's like Morgan literally should have traded for Charbonnet as well in case Kane Home went down, but just shows the type of manager he is. And Joker, I like the upside player there, Kate Odden. You have 3 tight ends, but is what it is. Cedric Tillman. Yeah, I think your bench is a little bit, iffy. If someone goes down, are you going to be able to like replace a Nico Collins type player? Probably not, but hey, what a job you've done building that roster. Just for myself, I think I really like I like my bench, obviously. Bit of upside there. I've got Pacheco hopefully back this week. I've got Bucky, Brees, Jaden has been kind of ass, but oh well. Pittman maybe. Adunze, Jerry Jeudy, Joe Burrow, Braylon Allen, and Marv. Brees Hall might be out this week, maybe. I'm not sure. So lucky I've got Braylon Allen. Hey, chat. So what do we think? Hashtag none added to the group chat. Yeah. Well, can we just quickly do a little while old mate's not here? While Jai's obviously not here, do we think that his ring should be removed? That he should be deleted from the group chat? What are you thinking, boys? Bryn and Liam, me and you guys need to make a decision. Should we be removing Jai from the group chat? Does his ring stand? What the Sigma? That can't be real. We have Bo Nix, George Pickens, Cortland Sutton, and James Conner for Tyreek Hill, James Cook, Evan Ingram, and Devonta Smith. Drop the thoughts. What do you think? What are you thinking? Wow. Alright, my initial thoughts. You guys can drop yours in the comments as well. I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. Evan Ingram, dub. I reckon dub. I thought Devonta Smith was injured this week. I'm not too sure. Tyreek Hill, name value. Man, I don't know, man. Personally, I like... Personally, I like what Jai got, to be fair. Honestly, that's my opinion. I think that low-key, the players that Jai is getting is better. Like, for winning now. Which is what Liam needs to do. I don't know, I think George Pickens starred, Cortland Sutton starred, James Conner starred. What are our thoughts, boys, on that trade? Like, honestly, honest opinions. I know Jackson's going wild. Tyreek hasn't been that good. He might be better. I feel you, Liam. Fair enough. But, I don't know, man. Shit. I low-key, I don't know what it is, but I like the players Liam gave up more than Jai's. Because I get Tyreek Hill, the name value. I get you getting Devonta Smith back. Tyreek. I don't mind it. But I'm thinking for playoffs and ahead, I do like the other side a bit more. I'm not a big... I was a big James Conner Truth, a big fan of him the last couple years, but man, he's just been really touchdown dependent, like 16 yards, 2 touchdowns, those type of games. I don't know. Tyreek Hill, good player. Hopefully Tua's back, boost the stock a bit. I like that for you. Evan Ingram, I like that. Devonta Smith, if he's back, hopefully he's alright. Damn, I do like. The thing is, honestly I have Cortland Sutton as like a top 10 wide receiver probably rest of season with the way he's playing. George Pickens, I guess top 15 maybe. James Conner, he's been playing well. It's just sad to see my boys, or Cortland Sutton in particular, go and die on Jai's team. Oh, well, that's my reaction, honestly. Crons, you don't need to trade, buddy. Your team's nice, honestly. But if you do want to trade, reach out to me. Alright. Let's move on. Let's move on, boys, to our next segment. Matchups. Now I'm gonna need you guys help. With this one. We're gonna go through, say our matchups, and pick a winner. Alright? So, first matchup, we have Morgan versus Jai. Morgan versus Jai, boys. Who we got? Brent's got Morgan. Is Jai gonna ruin Morgan's fantasy aspiration of making the finals? What do you think, boys? Come on. Get a bit active here. Spam up in those chats. Morg's winning. Hey, welcome, Tamati. Jack has got Jai. Drew Lock Dance Squad is back. How many quarterbacks does the kid need? Dude has 4 quarterbacks. Dude has 4 quarterbacks, guys. God damn. Jai. So we have Morgan, Jai. I can't root against the kid. Honestly, I'm taking Jai this week. Pause. I'm choosing Jai this week because let's just stick it to Morgan and Bryn. Honestly. And Tamati. Look at Tamati's up in that chat. Up in their little group. Jai, we're rooting for you, bud. We're rooting for you, man. Us against all evil. Let's get it. My pick is Jai this week. The pedigree of the man. Next matchup. Finn versus Mackie Matheson. Jackson. Who we got, chat? Who we got? Who are we picking in this one? Bryn's Falcons players are back off the bye. I mean, Finn's, I think I said that. Finn, hopefully. I thought I said Bryn, maybe. Come on now. I'm not gonna say it. I am picking Jackson this week. Full squad. Ready to go. Projected 140 points. I've got Jackson this week against Finn. Who do you guys have? Chuck in the chat real quick. Need you guys to be quick. Jackson this week for me. In the next matchup, we have Tamati versus Tommy. You guys are 50-50 right now on Jackson, Finn. Tamati, who are you choosing, Jackson or Finn? Jackson or Finn for the dub this week? Finn. All right, so you guys are. All right, so the community has spoken, and Finn is the community's choice for that matchup. Wow. All right, Jackson. I've chose Jackson for that matchup, but the community chose Finn. All right, Tommy versus Tamati. I'm taking. With my pick, I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose Tommy. We have 2 Tamatis, 2 Tommies. I'm going with Tommy. Jackson goes Toms. So the community has spoken. Tamati is the favorite for this matchup. But honestly, Tommy, if his team can do it, man, like honestly, his team is not bad at all. Team is not bad at all. I'm sticking with my pick of Tommy. All right. We then have Liam and Bryn. Liam versus Bryn. Chat, who are we choosing? Ooh, scary. Ooh, scary. Bryn. Jai. Who? Nah, who's in the chat? Who is Charlotte? Yo, who's Charlotte? Is that one of the boys on another account, on the alt account, and they forgot? Who is Charlotte? Who is Charlotte? Can someone tell me? What the hell? Anyways, I'm gonna go with Liam because I'm never choosing Bryn anymore. I'm not after those fraudulent activities. So for me, Liam, you're my pick, bud. Get it done. Is Jai on an alt account? Is Jai on an alt account? Nizvadba. Bro, who is Charlotte Nizvadba? Nah, you guys are cat. Alright. Oh, sorry. Final matchup is me versus Connor. Who's the community taking as their pick for me versus Connor? I can't believe there's a Saturday game. It feels wrong. It feels wrong that there's a Saturday game. And a Friday game. It's 6:30 in the morning. That's wrong. That feels so wrong. You're actually a dog for that, Jackson. Keep it a bark. I'm so glad I'm gonna switch my matchup to Finn, bro, because you're actually just such a cuck. Alright, so we have me and 3 for Connor. That's alright. Alright, so the community's going with Connor for that matchup, and I'm going to obviously take myself as well because I ain't no bitch. My team's looking disgusting, so is Connor, so it's going to be a good matchup. And yeah, so last bit of this, before I just quickly go over the frauds, is what do we think the matchup of the week is? Comment that in the chat. Let's get it. Match of the week. We have Liam versus Bryn. Liam needs to try to keep his playoff hopes alive. Yeah, you know the match of the week, Jackson. You can pipe down, bud. Liam needs to keep his playoff hopes alive. And Bryn needs to prove that he's not a bubble back baby bitch. Next we have Tarmody versus Finn. Oh, sorry, Tarmody versus Tommy. I guess the storyline there is Tommy potentially making playoffs. Maybe. And Tarmody maybe fending off some of the haters. Next up we have Finn versus Jackson. And I guess the storyline there is Finn maybe making playoffs as well. Other option here is Morgan versus Jai. Again, keeps Morgan's playoff hopes alive. And potentially for Drew Lockdown squad, maybe he can refresh his team with this trade just gone. So yeah. And then the other matchup is me versus Con. Storyline there, I guess, is Con locking up a playoff spot, potentially me taking top seed in the East. Yeah. So what are we thinking? So Liam says Tommy, Tom, sneaky pick. What are the storylines with that? You know what I mean? Like, Jackson and Finn. I guess it's, yeah. There's no way you lose this matchup this week, Jax. Like, honestly, think about it. Damn, bro. Jackson's kind of cringe. He's kind of cold. Like, he's just mean. Bro thinks everything's about him. Can't be impartial. For me, my matchup of the week is between... Honestly, Morgan's been such a snooze fest this year. For me, my match of the week is either between me and Con and Liam and Bryn. Just for Liam, if he wins this week, man, he maybe locks that spot up. That playoff spot up. That's my thoughts, at least. I guess for me, it's I can lock up potentially the 1 seed in our league, in our conference. For Liam, he can potentially lock up the playoff spot, take down Bryn, and for Bryn needs to defend his legacy, I guess, you know what I mean? Of the season, at least. Like, in the Jai game, there's not really that much storyline for me. Jai versus Morgs, Jackson. I just don't see the storyline there, you know? Morgs been underperforming all season, so is Jai. Like, is it really that big of a... How does that affect LeBron's legacy? How does that actually affect LeBron's legacy? Anyways, final segment before we head off. Frauds. Comment in the chat. Comment in the chat, boys. Let's just preemptively do this. Comment in the chat who you guys think should be on Fraud Watch this week. Comment in the chat who you guys think should be on Fraud Watch this week. Last week we had Jackson versus Finn. And Jax came with the dub, so he's off Fraud Watch. In prison we have, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, Morgan, Jai, Tommy, and potentially Finn. I think that might be who we have on, in prison at the moment. I believe we have released Liam. I think Finn may already be in jail. We were deciding this last week. I can't remember or not. Kid's got the best lawyer. I can't remember. I thought we thought he was already in jail. Maybe he's not. So yeah, Finn. I think Finn's in jail. I believe Liam's out, and I think Jai got released last week on like a probation or kind of thing, because he got released back to Canada. But I heard the American government's calling and has asked him to get back in there. So for me, Jai back on Fraud Watch. And then Bryn. Bryn was put on Fraud Watch last week by Jackson. And man, he lost to Tommy. So, for Bryn, how to make the rules. How to make the rules, baby. But Finn, you're a fraud, man. You're in jail. Now, Connor, are you in jail, man? Are you in jail? Is Connor in jail? And boys, you were put on Fraud Watch last week by Jackson versus Tommy. That you guys both put each other on Fraud Watch. That's what the whole beef was about. A week before. I can't remember. I swear it was for the week just gone. About losing to Tommy, you'd be a fraud, automatic fraud. Alright, well, I know for a fact Jackson wants to put you in jail, so yeah, unfortunately, Bryn, this week you're in jail, mate. I'm sure you'll be able to get some lawyers and plead your case and get out. But in terms of Fraud Watch, for me this week, Jai's on Fraud Watch. Who else? I told you I can consume knowledge like no one you've ever seen, and I've actually passed the bar. There's like the Suits plotline. Yep, Jai, you're on Fraud Watch. For me, the American government has called and they want to extradite you back. We released you last week, Jai. We can just put you straight back into prison, bud. We can just put you straight back in prison. I feel like Jackson's the judge, jury, and executioner in this scenario. Another player that I kind of want to put on Fraud Watch here, and I don't know if you guys will agree with me, is Tamati. What are we thinking, boys? Fraud Watch this week, come on now. Tams. Tams is killing it. That's an outlandish comment from you there, Jai. Tams is not killing it. He's been squeaking some wins. All right, let's look at the points for Jai. Tambari has 1,490. Do you know what's crazy is that Jai's a D1 hater against me, yet I'm one of his biggest supporters. It's actually kind of crazy. I actually am rooting for Jai this week, and bro just always comes out and hates. Since you've done that, Jai, I think we're going to have a meeting between the real 3 champions and get you extradited from the group chat, since you've got such a Mickey Mouse ring, bud. How's that make you feel? Wow. Okay, Jai. Okay, Jai. You can take your little Mickey Mouse ring to Disneyland and go swing on the teacups for all I care. Hot Take Jax has a injury to one of his players this week and never recovers. What do you mean no one remembers my team, bud? No one remembers the Drew Lock dance squad, bro. They don't remember Drew Lock. Literally. I only saw your team last night, and that's how I know what it is now. You had T.Y. Hilton on that squad, bro. That's how old your ring is, bro. T.Y. Hilton, bro. Anyways, community, hurry up. Let's go. Come on, man. I want to end the stream. I want to go. What are you thinking? Who are we getting on Fraud Watch this week? Like, legit. I'm thinking Tarms. I'm thinking Tarms. And is anyone on release? Alright, so Bryn's putting Jackson on Fraud Watch. Alright. So Jackson's on Fraud Watch for Bryn. I would have beard some dipshit Amon-Ra decided to be questionable. Are they playing tomorrow morning? Are they playing tomorrow morning, Con? Oh, it's 6:30. That's cold. It's not even 7 o'clock, so you'd have to wake up at 6 to do it. Surely just set up... Surely just put on auto... Surely just put an auto line up and it will just put in the next best player if he doesn't play. I think you can do that, can't you? You can put on auto line up. And it'll do it for you if he's not playing. Do I have anyone playing on Friday? Rome. Alright, so for me, Jackson, come on, man. You're too busy just typing all this other bullshit. Who are you putting on Fraud Watch, Jackson, and who's do you think's on close to getting released? Is Con close to getting released? Is Con close to getting released? Is somebody on Fraud Watch? Is Jackson on Fraud Watch? What are we thinking? You're funny, Bryn. Yes, man. This game's all tomorrow. Yeah, this game's all tomorrow. There's Detroit versus Bears, and then I know there's a Giants game, I think. Giants versus Cowboys. Bro doesn't know his own takes, bro. Jackson literally put Bryn on saying if he lost to Tommy, he was a fraud. Better the boss now. Alright. I think for me, I'm going to put Tams on fraud watch. Buys aren't an excuse for me. You got to perform every single week. For Bryn, I think Jackson, you wanted him in jail, but I'm gonna put Bryn on like probationary. Personally, I think if he wins this week, he's out. If he loses, he's back. He's definitely in jail. So yeah. That's my opinion. Anyways, it was good to have you guys tonight. Oh, Brent's close to getting out. Somebody, I don't care if no one else agrees, bud. I don't care if nobody agrees, Tamati. That's my opinion. I'm putting Tamati on fraud watch because you've had some very close wins and you've had a lot of losses and you have super low points for. So I'm putting you on fraud watch because you've kind of flown under the radar this year. You're on fraud watch for me. Get a dub this week and then you get off it. So that's it. Alright. I appreciate the support tonight, guys. Had to get a solo one out there. But hey, we cooked. It was good to having some time talking to you boys as well. Yeah, sorry for Jackson not being here. Yeah, I really enjoyed chatting to you fellas tonight, getting the opinions of our viewers. And yeah, hopefully next week we have a bit of a better one. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. Hopefully the matchups go well. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in week 14 when we'll know who is making playoffs. Enjoy, lads. Have a good rest of you guys' week, and hope I see you guys over the weekend because I'm coming back down to Mount Maunganui. Let's get it. Catch you guys later. Night, everybody. Thanks for coming and watching as well. I know it's a bit late, so love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the weekend. Hopefully you can run some footy or like something like that. So yeah, catch you guys then. Peace.